What's up, YouTube? Scotty Tradition, back with another video. I'm gonna make a video on a set registry upgrade that I got in last week. These don't happen that often. This might be my first upgrade of the year. And then like last year, I don't even think I had an upgrade, or maybe had one. So with where I'm at in the Packer Team Hall of Fame set, the amount of money it costs to go up in grade on cards most of the time is not worth it to me. So the upgrades I can find are pretty few and far between, but I was able to find one about a week or two ago, and I thought I'd talk about that and then kind of give just a little discussion on the 1950 Bowman football set, which is the set that the upgrade is from. So here is the card. This is the 1950 Bowman Larry Craig, and just a beautiful example here. This is graded an 8.5. I had an 8 in my set, so I moved on from that and was able to help out a fellow set registry person. Take a look at the back there. And I find that funny. And then a lot of these cards, it talks about like maybe what they do in the off season, or like, you know, they'll talk about childhood illnesses and interesting things like that. And it says that Larry Craig is a farmer in the off season, and probably from one of the cooler places. You can see his residence is in 96, South Carolina. So kind of a interesting town name there. Yeah, but back in this day, players would play football, and then they'd also go like play, or they'll go like work normal jobs during the summer when they're not playing football, like farmer, insurance agent, whatever, you name it. I'm sure they'd done it. So just a beautiful card right there. And again, I had a PSA 8 that I was able to move to a fellow set registry person and a friend of mine, so it all worked out. This card is Pop 1, only 2 graded higher, and those are both 9s. So a very, very difficult card to find in high grade. So I'm just going to set that back there and just kind of talk about the set a little bit. The 1950 football set is honestly one of my favorite football sets. A lot of people really like the 52 Bowman set as well, the Bowman larges especially, and I'm not going to argue with that. That's a great set, but what's cool about this set is this is the first set that has the that came out after the AAFC NFL merger in 1950. So you got cards from the Browns, Colts, and 49ers in this set. They came in 6 card packs, in 5-cent packs. They contained some gum as well, and it was the first card of 10 different Hall of Famers, and it was also Bowman's first color set as well. Kind of a unique thing about this set is it came on 4 36-card sheets. That's kind of how it was printed, and so basically cards 1 through 9, and then you'd have 10 through 19, 20 through 29, and so forth as you went down the sheet. So, of course, cards towards the edge of that sheet are going to have a little more issues than most, and the Larry Craig here is no stranger to that. You can see it's card number 10. So this card began the second row of the first sheet. So it was right on the edge. It's a hard card to find centered. And this card in particular is listed as the 6th most difficult card on the set registry for 1950 Bowman to find in PSA 8 or better. There's only 23 cards total in PSA 8 or better ever graded. So, ironically, the most difficult card to find in PSA 8 or better is this card here, which I happen to have in the PC. This is the Doak Walker. You can see it's card number 1. So this card would have sat right above the Larry Craig on the first sheet, and very difficult to find centered. And this is a real nice example here, PSA 5.5. And this card here is actually part of the top 250 cards in the hobby set as well. So really cool. Another really cool card in that 1950 Bowman set. Just beautiful. Another very difficult card to find in that set is this one. But this is listed as a very difficult card by many people that put that set together. The 1950 Bowman Tony Canadeo. I think there's about, I don't even know, 7 or 8 of these graded an 8.5, and maybe I don't know, 6 or 7 eights, or excuse me, nines out there. There's no tens, so this is one of the tougher ones to find. Of course, Tony Canadeo is in the Pro Football Hall of Fame as well. So not just appealing to Packer collectors, but Pro Football Hall of Fame set builders as well. Canadeo's a great player, one of only 6 players with his number retired for the Packers. So, beautiful card there. These don't come up for sale too often. Picked this up a number of years ago. So those cards are both in the Packer Team Hall of Fame set. Here's another one that I have. This is a John Cochran, or Red Cochran. In this card, he's actually pictured with the Chicago Cardinals, but he was actually a Packer coach and scout for many years and was with the organization for almost 50 years, I believe. So, beautiful card there in the grade of an 8. And here's another Hall of Fame rookie. Got Elroy Crazy Legs Hirsch. I'd love to upgrade this card someday, but the price of 8s right now are quite high in this card, and the 7s have actually been rising as well. This is a really nice example right here of a 7. And he's actually from Wisconsin as well. A cool card. Here's another member of the Packers Team Hall of Fame. Tobin Rote was a quarterback in the 50s in a grade of an 8. Another tough card to find in high grade. This is one I upgraded a couple years ago. I had this in an 8, but found this in an 8.5 as well. Very similar to the Larry Craig. And I moved on from my 8 that I did have. So, another top. I think there might be a 9 or 2 out there, but this is very close to top grade as well. And he is in the Packer Team Hall of Fame as well. Beautiful example. And one of the probably the most sought after card in this entire set is the 50 Bowman Otto Graham rookie for the Browns. Won so many championships with the Browns. Beautiful example of a 5. Picked this up a couple years back. I'm so glad that I did. Got the above average rating there, you can see. Otto Graham was just a winner, and that's just a beautiful card. The 50 Bowman set's known for a lot of cool poses of like quarterbacks throwing and wide receivers catching. You can see the Doak Walker back there trying to catch a ball. The Canadeo has the ball in his hand trying to run. I'd say the Otto Graham is probably the most sought after card in the set. Maybe a second would be a Y.A. Tittle. That's also his rookie as well, and a card I'd love to add at some point. So just a couple examples of 50 Bowman cards that I have, and really kind of an underrated set. I think many collectors will point out that 52 Bowman large set, but the 50 Bowman set is the first Bowman color set, and it's just beautiful. They don't have the player names in the front, but I actually like that. I really like the artistic nature of these cards, and was extremely happy to find that Larry Craig. Let's see if we can get him. There he is. In that grade, because those just do not come up once again. I think it's like pop 1, only 2 higher. So was really excited to get that upgrade for my set. And one last thing I'll mention, because not much happens with the Packers Team Hall of Fame set these days, but they finally, I think I'd requested some slots be added to the set back in 2021. So it's like over 2.5 years ago I requested that these slots be added when Greg Jennings and Tim Harris made it into the Team Hall of Fame, and they finally allowed those two into the set. So, there's a Jennings rookie card I picked up probably about 2 years ago now, and they finally added it to the set, so that's cool. I got to add that into the slot, and then also the Tim Harris, which I do not have with me here, but was able to add that one as well. So only looking to add 2 more cards to that set. I think I need the Packers Police Ted Thompson rookie card. Ironically, I have that card signed. I just need to find an actual raw copy and either get it graded or purchase it graded. Just not a lot out there. And also need to pick up a, from that same set, 2006 Topps Chrome, as the Jennings, a Charles Woodson. That's his first year with the Packers. So I need to find one of those. I'm probably unlikely to find that graded. Might be one I have to submit myself sometime. So those are the last two cards I need for the set to make it whole again. So really excited, looking forward to that. I did get a couple other pickups in, but I'm going to save them for my next video, and still waiting on 2 more coming in. So some pretty cool additions to the collections coming up here. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and just a little, some statistics on the 1950 Bowman set. Just a beautiful set. Would highly recommend it. Some beautiful cards in there, and I'm looking to add a couple more myself in the near future. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon.